All right. So yesterday, I ended up doing a very, very, very long stream of Tunic, and I pretty much got most things. In fact, I even spent a little bit of time after stream going around and trying to find more of the collectibles. It got to the point where I found like all of them except for two. And I'll pull the game up here. But I ended up finding all the collectibles except for two. I ended up looking at the collectibles a little bit, and one of them I never would have gotten in a million years. And the other one apparently I can't get until I find the golden path. So I still don't know what the golden path is. So I'm going to have to figure out what it was for. But I also looked up a bunch of other stuff, and apparently I have all of the upgrades. So attack, potion, HP, SP, MP. That is the max. The numbers I currently have them are the max, unless you I guess start a new game, I think. And then they all eventually go up to 8, but this is the max stat. So 5, 5, 4, 7, 3, 4. I'm missing a single coin. I don't know where that's at, and I don't think I'm going to go looking for it. I did manage to, so I'm missing one of these slots. I did manage to find the rest of these. I found, this one was apparently in the dark cave that I just kind of missed. And so I went back and I went, oh, that's how you get it, and I picked it up. And then there was this bone one, which I never would have found this one if I didn't look this bone one up. It was hidden in a wall that didn't really have any way of telling that you're supposed to bomb it. It didn't even have the 3 flowers. It had like a flower on a rock. So it didn't even have what the normal sign is. I finally found out what some of these things do. Most of these did exactly what I think they did. These are about recovering your soul, that they do a boost. This makes you move slightly faster. This, I forget what this does. That does make you move silently, and that when your HP is low, you take less damage. So a lot of that stuff was on point. But stuff like this one, I had no idea. This just makes the ice dagger quicker, which fuck me if I knew that. I'm missing 1 potion, however. So I'm missing 2 shards for a potion bottle. So I am missing those, and I'm not going around looking for those. I think I have a lot. I'm good. I have everything else. So I did end up, like I said, so the one of the little treasures here I never would have found were these wind chimes playing notes, and you have to match them to the notes on this, and fuck if I know, man. So I just looked that one up, but besides that, I found the rest. One of them apparently I can't do until I find the first page of the manual, which you don't get until you finish the golden path. And then apparently there's more bullshit completing this once you have the last one. So I don't think I'm gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna try to figure out what the fuck the golden path is. Be about ending the game there. I don't know if I have to beat the final boss after finding the golden path. I assume I do. But who knows? Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just have to proselytize the word of the golden path. I don't know. Alright, so I need to figure out what the fuck the golden path is. I mean, I know what it is and I know where the door is. You know what? Let's get into thematic. Let's go to the door itself. And then I'll sit here and try to figure out how the fuck. Because it has a bunch of numbers all over it. But I guess my question is, what are the numbers connected to? Okay, so we're here. So the golden path. Let's see. This is the golden path. It has a bunch of numbers on it. So I guess I have to figure out what these numbers are for or where they're from. So I originally thought that they were connected to this because I had to collect all the fairies before I got this page. And apparently the fairies were just to get the last a relic. It really wasn't for this. So trying to match these numbers to the golden path coordinate. So if that's unrelated, and these were the last memos that I got, but these I'm pretty sure like these are for relating to that. This was some stuff for the fairies, kind of. Wait, what? Oh, okay, well, I just found something else out. So this pattern with the heart in the middle heals me. So downright. I guess I need to be injured first. Let's see. Is that actually what that does? If so, that's pretty cool. Ouch. Alright, so it was... What was the pattern again? Maybe I need mana for it? Oh, okay. So it's a use mana to heal yourself ability. Oh, okay. Oh, that's neat. All right, that's something new. That's what... I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's the pattern with a heart in the middle for healing. Okay. But yeah, so this is the golden path. It doesn't have anything to do with these memos. We're in the mountains. So... What would these numbers be for? Where would I get them? My assumption is that this is going to be a D-pad puzzle where I need to hit the D-pad in a certain order. But I'm not sure if I'm supposed to find something that gives me a series of numbers that once I then follow the series of numbers on this thing, it gives me the D-pad code. Or if these numbers are tied to something else. Because they go through... They start at 2. 2, 4, 6. No 5. 2, 4, 6. There's no 8, it just goes to 9. So it's 2 through 55. And this is the fairies and this is the treasures, which are unrelated to the golden path. Take your rightful place, which clearing the game or seeking an end. So clearing the game is defeating thing, and then use the power of the Holy Cross to traverse the golden path. So the power of the golden cross is not the pattern that it first teaches you with the golden cross. The golden cross is, which I figured this out, is the D-pad. The Holy Cross is the D-pad because it's in a fucking cross shape. So that's neat. What's one of the hidden relics in the game? It's your fucking controller. So that's what that is. So the Holy Cross isn't just the pattern that you put in. It's literally the thing that you use to put in the pattern. That's that. Um, Hidden Secrets, Holy Cross, something. There's a golden 49. $49 is what the golden path is on. Oh. Did that? Yeah, because here's the D-pad. Or if you're using the WASD on your keyboard for the arrow keys. Also like how this page has coffee stains on it. Nothing else here really has any information. Although you get the pages kind of in an off kilter anyway. Oh, that was another interesting thing. So, when I was looking for the relics, the final relics of the game, hey Vichy, or you if I need to know what the answer, I'll ask. Civilization, Holy Cross. Yeah. The story. Oh, but yeah, when I was looking up the relics, there was a page here. This one here, the game screen. There's this thing that says prize and treasure. So if you go to that teleport pad, there is no treasure chest there. So there's a bunch of dots next to prize and treasure, where if you do the thing where you follow dot to dot and put it in on the D-pad, it showed the treasure and that was hidden. So that was the neat thing. That was actually like in the page. Or if you looked at it, you were like, oh, there it is. Let's see. You can do it. 24. Oh, it tells you the checkpoint dead and that until you go to page 24. And then it says this is connected to the... Okay, so this has... It says door in the mountains. And it's pointing... I guess it's pointing to where the potion is, but that's above the potion. So that's good. So I guess it is connected to the snowy mountains. When it says check the map, it's got like two little glowing eyes. I guess that's just pointing to where we are. Maybe... I guess it has to... Because there's no, like... There's not, like, if you go to... Like, unless it's unrelated, there's nothing else in the world that you can use. Like, there's not... It's not like there's, like, numbers written on a wall. So the only numbers that are in the game are like the ones written here, but that's unrelated. So the only other numbers in the game are the page numbers. All right, so let's say 12. Let's go to page 12. Lock on buttons. Hey, sweet. Keep views. I mean, there's a golden square there. Oh, is that it? Huh. So, what's the next page then? I might as well, I guess I'll take a screenshot of this then. Oh, I guess that's confirmed then. Alright, so I'll take a screenshot of this. And so there's 12, and then above that is 9. So what's page 9? It's a... I mean, there's a question mark block. That's golden. Then there's the question mark block and the fox thinking. And then there's the thing around the save data. What the fuck that would be. I mean, so 12, it's got a line going. I'm gonna need... So 12 would be a... So if I match the lines from that are in the box, it's going from 12 up and to the left. But then there's also another set of lines going down and to the right. I'm gonna assume that you need them both. Let me get... the sticky notes I was using yesterday aren't big enough. So I am going to get a bigger piece of paper, I guess. Don't know what... Like, 9. What the fuck would 9 be from page 9? What the fuck does this count as? Because this is just question mark blocks. Oh, I'll figure it out. I'll keep moving. Because there's a bunch of different brackets around. Save data and load. But I'll figure it out. Oh, I need to find a big enough piece of blank paper to even attempt to try. Unless I did a sticky note for every square, but that's a waste of paper. I remembered. Oh, even yeah, I got it. I just came back. I was about to say I remembered I have a printer, and then I see that you even wrote that in chat. But yeah, I have my paper here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 5 by 5 grid. Okay. Broke out my pencils. One of which has a good eraser. Fine enough. So it's a 5 by 5 grid. So I'll just. Gotta redo that one. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense now that I think about it. The manual pages have been a big part of the game. Although, I can see page 12, but this page 9, I don't know what the fuck they want from this one. Alright. So we start off in the middle from... here. So we've got one that goes up and to the left, and then we've got one that comes from up top and goes to the right. Alright. But then we come from page 9 here. And this page 9 just has bars. I mean, if it's a bar, like a break, we have seen Holy Cross puzzles that have little bars in them that tell you to stop. I'm not gonna fill in this box because I don't know if that's what it fucking means. Maybe if we get more pattern, then I can just kind of like ad-lib it from the pattern. So what's the next? So we go up from that is page 55. Oh, 55 is the... Is that just the goal? Maybe 55 is the end goal? Because it's a single line that goes up into a circle. So I'm going to assume that that's the end goal then. Unless I'm wrong and it's something else. But that's a line. Up from that's page 4. Which... which has line coming down the middle to the left and a line coming down the middle to the right. Then up from that is page 2. Which, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Which has a line going up, branching and down, and that actually has the little break line in between it. Alright, that means we have to stop there. So that's the first line straight up. I don't know what 9 is, so I'm not filling that in yet. I don't know what that actually counts for that one. So page 16. Oops. Is... I guess it's these big lines. So it's from the... Wait, the right down? But that leads to the end of the page. Maybe they're supposed to connect. So it's from the right down across to the left up, and then to the right. So that just hooks over into 34. What does 34 look like before I write this in? Oh, it's the frogman. It's literally the path connecting all the... So it's a giant, big fucking spin. So in from the left, then down, then to the left, then up, then to the right, and then up. Okay. All right. So far, I think this is making sense. This is making sense. So up from that is 46, which is just the golden path, the original line, the original number line. So that's up, right, up, up, right. 46. That would lead into 28. This is neat. I like this. This is a neat thing. Oh, the little island thing. So left, down, right, up, left, up. If this is a D-pad thing I have to put in, this is a long fucking sequence. Unless it's from block to block to block. But if I have to put in this exact sequence from every twist and turn in this thing... Oh my god, that's what I have to do, isn't it? Holy fuck. I'm gonna have to slow down time to get this right. Alright, so that leads into 22. I'm assuming 22 is gonna lead into 15. Get there. Oh, it's twisting around. Jesus Christ. See, this is what I mean. This is an entire fucking pattern. This is gonna be a long one to put in. So up, left, up, right, up, left into the next one. Just 15. Which goes from left, down, left, up, right, up. 27? 8. 27's a cross? Oh, it's a break line, probably. So that's straight up with a break line in between. So 27 goes to 48. Which is the final, which is the ferry locator thing. So up, left, up, right, down, right. Leads to page 11. Thing that's pointing at my character. Right, down, left, right. I think now that I'm seeing all these pages and I look at it, I go, holy fuck. All these random golden lines in here. They're all over the fucking page. Now that I actually look at the damn thing. Huh. Probably should have, I don't know. My mind not recognizing that was there this whole time is, I'm not that upset by that. Not exactly like my forte when it comes to that. So I'm guessing the golden pattern that's here. That's down, left, down, right, which leads into that one, which we go through all that. So I already went straight up. So we don't have to do 4, 2, because I already done that, but that leads to 50. Which is the cracks in the door. Oh, of course that was the fucking thing. That just goes that and then up. But then there's also one that comes in a full, like, big rectangle. So it just rectangles back into its own box again, I guess. So that, it goes to page 6. Which is just up, right, down, right. 52. Oh, which has the border of the memo. So that's right, up, left, down, left, down. Is that a break? Because there's a... Yeah, that's not on the other nibs, so I'm guessing that's a break. Which leads to 42. Have a weird hell of a shape. Oh, yeah, I see it. It's between all the boxes is a golden hue. And it goes down to the right, which connects into the other box, which then comes back into here and down. So that leads to 33. Oh, it's the sun and the cloud. So down, I'm assuming that's a right, a down, and a left, but the left has a break in it. 231. Which is... No, it has to come from the right. So that's at an angle. It can't be that. Oh, here we go. So, left, down, right, down. Goes into 40. Can't be the coffee stains. Those are fucking circles. This is an Elden Ring. I mean, it's yellow, but not exactly lines. Okay, so that's obviously lines, and I guess, yeah, that'd be... But, alright, to be pedantic on this one, is the coffee stains on the... Would this not have existed if someone wasn't drinking coffee? Is this part of the lore? The creator deity of the world drank coffee on the fucking thing, therefore it counts as the golden path now? Oh, well, it's technically yellow, it has to count. Alright, so down, right, sorry, down, left, down, right, up, right, down, right, which leads to 18. Oops. Which is... Straight line across? No, it can't be, because that leads to the edge of the page. It has to lead down at some point. It has to come in from the left. It can't be this. It can't be this. This doesn't attach, and it goes to the right, so that can't... That's just a square. Oh, okay. The zoom in feature on these pages is exactly what I needed. It has literally helped me on like multiple pages figure out what the fuck it is. Alright, cool. Alright. So that was 18, so we need to go to 44. Which is... Can't be the overworld. It has to start from coming down, and then it has to end up going to the left somehow. Not that. That. Golden. That is, but that's... Okay, this I'm not sure on at all. Alright, we'll skip that one. It has to go into 39. So what's 39? Maybe if I figure out the shape, I can figure it out. Oh, 39 is this. Probably. So, in from the... So, left, down, left, up, left. Because that connects back into the original 19. So that leaves everything but 2 boxes. So, number 9 again. So, number 9 has to be lines that... Oh, so, number 9 has to be a line that starts from the bottom and ends up pointing up again. But there's just a question mark. The question mark wouldn't lead it to there. Huh. Page 9. Not sure what this. Has a bunch of question mark blocks on it. So that just makes me feel weird. Unless it's telling me to go to the load game screen. So I did find after getting some of the treasures, it did unlock this free completely filled file. So it's like 999, 59, 59. It has more stats than you're able to get in the base game and has an insane amount of money. I guess I'll load it. Oh, okay, I see. All right, that's exactly what I had to do. It's a up to the left. Then up to the right. Then there's a break. Before that and up. Then to the right, and then up. Oh, this only... Oh no, there are the pages here, but it still doesn't have the cover. That's interesting. Alright, that's a neat little hint. Secret. And you're just stuck in an endless loop. Okay. And you don't have the crown, and you're a white fox instead. And you have all the... You have like more stats than you're supposed to have and everything. But yeah, the data's incomplete. Alright. Okay, so that's it. So what's... So then there's only one thing that I don't have yet. And that is... page 44. Maybe if I put in this pattern, it will tell me. Or am I supposed to put this pattern in near that overworld block? So, no, but that's just the Holy Cross. Down, right, up, left, up, right. I know I've put the Holy Cross in here before. At this door. Maybe I have to go to that block in the overworld to do it? Although I swear I've done that before as well. Maybe it showed me something there that I wasn't aware of. I'll go back. That's the only lead I have. The pattern on the door comes in from the right. Like, unless, like, the pattern on that door starts going from to the right or to the left, and then it goes in a big thing and it stops. Like, it has to come in from the top and end by going to the left. So, none of these patterns enter that way. So I'm gonna put the whole. I'm gonna go back to that golden tablet, and I'll put the Holy Cross in, and see if that actually does anything. Oh, I see what you mean. You mean this. Oh, yeah, there is a... Yeah, there's even a break in there. You're right. Good eye, VC. Down with a break in it. Left, up, right, up, left. Okay, so that's the pattern. Alright, well, it's written down here. I'm going to assume I have to follow the entire fucking pattern, and it's not just... You know what? Let me put in the cheap one first to see if that counts. So that's basically just up, left, up, right, left, up, right, down, right, up, right, down, right, up, right, down, left, right, down, right, down, left, up. No, it has to be the full one. Oh boy, here we go. Let's see how many tries this takes me if I without accidentally fucking up then. All right. Up, left, down, left, up, down, left, up, right, up, left, up, right, down, right, up, left, up, right, up, left, down, left, up, right, up, right, oh sorry, left, up, right, down, right, up, right, down, left, down, right, up, left, sorry, right, down, right, up, right, down, right, up, right, down, left, down, right, down, down, left, down, right, up, right, down, right, up, right, down, left, up, right, up, left, down, left, up, right, up, left, up. Holy fuck, I did it in one! I thought I fucked up somewhere there. Alright. I'm gonna save this piece of paper, I guess. If it asks me to put, I'm gonna frame this fucking piece of paper. All right, there's my streamer achievements. I'll take a photo of this piece of paper and put sunglasses on it, and I'll stick it onto the starting stream. All right. All right. So what was the point of all of this? Let's find out. Oh, the first page, I guess. Okay. Thank you for playing. Completed the manual. Tunic instruction booklet. Andrew Souls, Kevin writing me. Benji. Dear player, you've come a long way, haven't you? You've probably found a lot of secrets. Maybe you stumbled across the hidden trophy room. Perhaps you even freed every fairy. We hope you've had fun, but there's at least one more thing for you to do. If this is your final page, you should pay a visit to a certain someone and share your wisdom. Thank you so much for playing. Keep this letter. You will never know when it will be useful. Do not dispose of or eat this document. And I'm assuming it has like the developer's signatures on it. That's cool. All right, so I guess we go to the boss then, and then we just kind of show her the document. Do we open it up in the middle of the fight and just be like, "Hey, look here"? Okay. That it? Alright, guess so. Oh, you can't actually teleport here. Oh, no, you can. Never mind. I'm being dumb. But yeah, that's... So far, I just haven't found one trophy, and I didn't find one coin. Therefore, I also didn't find one rune slot, but I don't really care. I'm kind of done. I found all the fairies. I got this done eventually. I probably could have done this yesterday if I thought about it more. I probably could have figured out the golden path, what it was. But I got lost on, like, the other thing. The relic. And trying to figure out how that actually worked in when that had nothing to do with it. And if I do have to fight her, I have an idea of what to do from the beginning of yesterday's stream. If I do still have to fight her, what I'll do is I will equip the flame sword that reduces my HP to 1. I will equip the thing that increases my attack when my HP is low. And I'll equip the thing that increases my attack and lowers my defense. And then with that, I'll equip the slow motion stone, the sands of time. I'll slow down time and see how much damage each attack I do to her does. Also, this is apparently an attack up item, so I could also eat this and slow all the time down and see how much damage I do. Although, if she does that dash in the dark energy, in the second phase, I could just instantly die from that, so it might not be a viable strategy. But apparently, if I take the flaming sword off, my HP goes back to being full. So I could, in her second phase, just remove that, but I have no idea. So let's see if how this works. So do I just show up with the book? Oh, okay, so she's not hostile now. I guess it's because I put the book together. Okay, so this is like what we did before when she killed me and sent me to the ghost world. But now it's a cutscene. Alright, so I guess we're fine. Here, it's the instruction manual. Apparently you needed the cover, otherwise you just didn't want to read it. She has a strictly no cover reading policy, I guess. The rest of the book was there, and she's like, nah, I don't need to read these. Every bit of information was there, except for the cover lady. You could just have read it before this. Just not nitpicking, just saying. Yeah, that's neat. So is it just the sword that was evil? I don't know. How does this stop like the corruption purple thing? Was it just the sword? Oh, okay, yeah, that's the end. Neat. We're just hanging out. I'm assuming this is what, Mom? Yo, Mom, how's it going? I mean, I just assume. Could just be, hey, Dad, how's it going? They're wearing the same exact thing, so. Right, well, that was that. So, yeah, I said this before on other streams, but I really like the game. I really like this. This was a nice Zelda-like. Some of the bosses were a little bit tougher, but they weren't super tough, but they were nice to fight them. You had a lot of different weapons and items to use. The exploration, like I said multiple times, was top tier. I really liked it. Some of the stuff that was harder, like the fairies and the treasures, they don't matter to beating the game. So them being a bit more difficult isn't a negative to the game. That's because they're just extras. Because technically I got to being able to fight the final boss and beating the game. All I had to do was beat her. Like if I accidentally beat her at the beginning of yesterday's stream, I would not have streamed for 7 hours. I would have streamed for an hour and I would have finished the game. So putting in all that extra time, following everything was still fun. So yeah, I enjoyed this game a lot. And now knowing a lot of the things in the game, like all the button inputs that you can put in, I can definitely see how speedrunners can do this game in like 20 minutes. Especially if you do like equip the fire sword and the attack up while your health is down ring and all that nonsense. The end. New Game Plus. Copy and save and carry most items in the New Game Plus. Okay. I'm assuming everything but the teleport crown. Okay, so let me keep the entire manual. So you can have bonus secrets if you wanted them. Yeah. I kept everything except my dynamite bonus. And all my stats are there too. I assume I can recollect them, and I could probably get my stats to +8/+8 like they did in that one save file. Yeah. Oops. Alright, well, that's Tunic. Not like I'm gonna go play the whole game again. But yeah, this is really fun. I like this a lot. Like I said before. Time to get a third sword. Oh wait, no, that's the second stick. Alright. Well, I'm gonna end this here. So, should I end the stream and then just do whatever for myself, or should I do a little something extra? I'll do. I guess. Well, if I put the VOD up on YouTube, this will just be an end. If I did something else, I'd have to like separate it out, or just leave it in. Although I guess I could just say who cares. All right, so I guess maybe I'll spend this time to figure out what I want to stream next. So I have a game that could be interesting. It's called Black Skylands. It's a game where you're flying an airship, and you have to gather materials and do sky battles, and has interesting controlling mechanics. So that could be another smaller game. It's apparently about 16 through 20 hours, so I can complete that in like a week or two. Then, of course, there is the Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 that I have literally memed about forever and haven't streamed it yet. Still not sure if I should actually stream that or just play it on my own, but I did stream the first half of it again after playing it on my own the first time. So I guess I might as well stream it. But that's not going to happen until after New Year's, because my timeline is just full of bullshit for the next 2 weeks pretty much. So I'd only have like a random day here or there to stream that's not being broken up by somewhere. Because tomorrow and Christmas are definitely not a stream. And the day after Christmas, I don't know if I'm even going to be able to stream on that either. And that would just be leaving up Friday. And Friday, I'm probably going to go play Magic the Gathering at the local game store. So besides today, this entire week is probably done. Unless I do like incredibly late night streams or something. Yeah, I've got Black Skylands I could play, which is a shorter one. I've got the Final Fantasy, which I probably wouldn't be able to start after the new year once I have more free open time. I do have a game. I don't know what it's an old school RPG. It's called Scaramond. I don't know how long this is. Actually, let me look that up. I don't even know if the game is good or not. I just know I saw it and I went, "Oh, it literally looks like an NES RPG. This could be neat." And not an RPG Maker one. Scaramond. How long to beat Scaramond? Not enough data. All right. Well. All right. So that has no idea. So there's that. There's also a game called SteamWorld Heist, which could be an interesting one. It's like a puzzle shooter where you gotta like ricochet your attacks, and you're like a space pirate, but everyone in the game is like steampunk mecha units. This is like an entire series of games. I've played SteamWorld Heist 1. SteamWorld Heist also had like Dig World, SteamWorld Dig, which was and then also had like an RPG with card systems. So I played all of those. I just haven't played SteamWorld Heist. I might just play that on my own. If I don't stream it, it shouldn't be that long. These games aren't that long. So there's Final Fantasy, there's Black Skylands, SteamWorld Heist. I could also do a ROM, a Fire Emblem ROM. I haven't done a Fire Emblem ROM in a while. I could definitely add one of those to the list of things to do. Would I stream Stalker 2? Probably not. Oh, Sea of Stars had an update. It came out with DLC, with free DLC, so I should probably stream that since I streamed the whole game of that one, and I really enjoyed Sea of Stars. I guess that's a good list for now. So, Fire Emblem ROM hack, Sea of Stars DLC, Black Skylands, maybe Scaramond, or another RPG. And then there's also the Final Fantasy one. But the Final Fantasy one I won't do for a couple weeks. There is also the new Zelda game I wanted to stream, but I'm going to wait until Fire is Good plays that himself before I stream it. Yeah, so that's a good amount of different games. There is also one that I've had for fucking ever, and it's an old school RPG I haven't played. Well, not an old school one. It's more of early 2000s one. I remember it's called I Divine. What's the full name? Oh, there's also Deus Ex. I've never played Deus Ex. I Divine Cybermancy, which should be in the line of a game that I played 2 years ago. Not in the same type of vein for like 2000s RPGs. So it should be like the oh god, what was that? What was the one that I did where you were like there were trolls and they had like the dwarven quarter where I had to flee from the monster? It's the stream where Bobby Bob first showed up. Whatever that was called. I guess, but that one has been sitting on my thing for a while. So there's I Divine Cybermancy. I Divine Cybermancy. It kind of makes me think of like not Morrowind, more of the one after Morrowind type of RPG, and like a dystopian cyberpunk future kind of. That could be another interesting one. Anyway, that's just a bunch of my musings. I'll ask around, see if anyone wants. There is also an Etrian Odyssey I could do. I don't know if I should just start playing Etrian Odyssey 2 or if I should skip to like maybe some of the newer ones and play 2 and 3 on my own, considering these are very long. Although I guess I could also play. I ended up doing some on my own anyway. So Etrian Odyssey is always another one that I can pull up. So there's a ton, and I have more games than that. There's also like Fallout 2. I played Fallout 1. Was it this year that I played Fallout 1? I have to go through my own VODs. I don't remember anymore. I also have the Final Fantasy marathon I haven't finished. So Jesus. Anyway. All right, so that was the end of Tunic. I figured out the golden path. Took me a little bit, but I figured it out. I probably should have figured it out yesterday, but I kind of got lost in the sauce. But yeah. That's the end of Tunic. So, I'll see you all probably not until next week. Maybe before New Year's. Maybe not until after New Year's. I don't know. My schedule's going to be really busy. But maybe I'll... Oh, there's also the weekend. I might do maybe another long Sunday stream. Who knows? Anyway. Thank you all for watching. Have a Merry Christmas. And I'll probably see you before New Year's, though. So, see y'all then.